My dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to our post-match reaction. Astana, Chelsea, all the way in Kazakhstan. Oh yes, all the way in Kazakhstan. It ended 1-3. The game ended 1-3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my post-match reaction. Welcome to the channel. This is Salon's Blog. Quickly, Chelsea, as expected, we went with 20-man squad, most of whom were inexperienced. Almost about 9 of the players are from the academy. What do you expect? Just as expected, ladies and gentlemen, the game ended 1-3. 1-3. All goals scored in the first half. Yes. The second half was more of a formality. The weather was very severe. Minus, minus 9 to 11. Minus 11. Negative 11. More than freezing point. I believe, even as we digest this our game to the fullest, there are things we need to put into consideration. Was it the best of games for the eyes to watch and enjoy? No. But did we get the result needed? Yes. Because there are circumstances. There is a reason why we didn't see the best of the boys. Yet we got a job done. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea started the game, the first 11, Jorgensen as usual. George Achampong, who is now working to sign a new contract with Chelsea as an academy product coming to the senior team. Disasi, captain of the day. Tosin, Viega, these were the defenders. George Achampong, Disasi, Tosin, and Viega were the defenders in the game. Now we have Raksachi, Dewsbury Hall, and Neto. Yes. Dewsbury Hall, Neto, and Chukwuemeka. These are the midfielders. In fact, Raksachi, Dewsbury Hall, they were the midfielders. Now, we had Dewsbury Hall, Neto, Chukwuemeka, George, and Tariq George, and Gui. These were the attackers. Gui had the attack. Yes, Neto on the right flank. How do you call it? Tariq George on the left. Chukwuemeka was in the midfield with Dewsbury Hall. This is how we started the game. And with a lot of academy products still on our bench. Beckstrom, Merrick, Olise, Murray, Campbell, Wilson, Dai, Val, Ampa, Moeka. They were all on the bench. And ladies and gentlemen, the substitute, they came on and they also delivered. We got a job done in the first half. Yes. To the end of the first half, you could see clearly that the job was already done. But I want to point out a few things. A player like Chukwuemeka is a senior player on the side. Yes. And I think Chukwuemeka needs to improve his intensity and aggression out of possession. I watched Chukwuemeka. I was seeing him as a leader in the team. Forget about the Sassi having the armband. I see Chukwuemeka as a leader in that team. More especially when he is the one to mount that midfield, control the midfield. Whatever that happens to that midfield, he's supposed to be dictating the game. Chukwuemeka needs to improve his intensity and aggression out of possession. I have the feeling that that's why Maresca isn't playing him of late. In big games. I have that feeling why Maresca isn't playing him. Not in his ability on the ball, but off the ball. Off the ball. He has no energy out of possession to recover balls. In this game, we saw the quality from both sides, both ends. Yes, we went into the game with our academy product, almost our 4 or 5 academy players in that team setup. Yet, our quality was still superior to the quality of Astana. And one of our leaders, a player that's supposed to stand out, be an outstanding, Chukwemeka, he was not really into the game. He needs to give extra. Chukwemeka needs to give extra in games like this to prove a point. In a game that you have only Pedro Neto, who just signed for Chelsea this season. Neto, yes, in the side, as a man to do the bring in the creativity. And you are there in the midfield, you are expected to dictate the game. Stamp your authority on the game. Chukwemeka could not do that, in my own opinion. In my own opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, this is a conference league. So far, so good. We've not lost any game. Chelsea are still top of the league. We have one more game to play to end, before the quarterfinals. And we, as a football club, we purposely presented the players we presented. Because we have a game coming up on Sunday against Brentford. As we speak, the entire squad with the head coach, they are about to touch down. Early this morning, they'll be touching down in the UK. So they have a recovery of today and tomorrow to play the next game. And I believe that is a more reason why we didn't risk flying our high-profile players down to Kazakhstan. Yeah, it is a good thing. Thank God for the in-depth of players we have. It is something which we need to be proud of as a club right now, ladies and gentlemen. As far as we are able to get a job done, we won the game 3-1 or 1-3, whichever way you want to put it. Astana 1, Chelsea 3. Job done. Good first half. Got the goals early and was professional. It was a professional performance from the guys. Great to see debuts. Unbeaten in the competition so far, ladies and gentlemen. And good to see whatever team we play. There is still the same patterns of play on the pitch. We are enjoying life under Enzo Maresca so far. We are. The same pattern of play, we are seeing it. No matter this. For me, I see this squad. This is not even Team B. Because usually, dear friends, Team B, we will see Christopher Nkuku. We will see Joao Felix, right? Yeah. We will see all these big names. But in this case, apart from Neto and Chukwemeka, who again is on that side. So I don't see this, or I don't call it Team B. This is Chelsea's Team C. Ladies and gentlemen. But we won. We got a job done. But you see, I want to stress on this before I let you go. It is your breakfast. We got a job done. It ended 1-3. But there was not that usual pressing. The game, we were so relaxed. As a matter of fact, I see the game like a trial match or a training game. The intensity wasn't there in the game. We had no intensity. We were not pressing. We created lots of chances. At a point, Chelsea had over 20 goal-scoring opportunities in this game, especially in the first half. But because we were not pressing enough, they were able to recover. Astana was able to recover right from their goal post on their line. They were able to recover. Because we were not pressing enough, and therefore they were not under pressure as expected. If we were to be pressing enough off the ball and on the ball, out of possession and on possession, if we were to be pressing as usual, Chelsea would have scored a lots of goals. But you see, like I said earlier on in my introduction, the weather accounted for what we've seen in the game. The weather. It wasn't the best of weather. It was -11, very cold. Minus. This is not about freezing point, over freezing point issue. We're talking about, you could see the vapor coming out. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is my post-match reaction. The guys got a job done. Astana 1, Chelsea 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next one when you see me. Remember, the most important thing is Chelsea are on course to win this trophy. And hey, it is the last time Chelsea will play in this kind of competition. Oh yes, we are building a team that will last a decade. From next season, it's going to be Champions League. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.